Have you ever stopped to wonder why bossa nova never goes out of style? Why this gentle Brazilian rhythm, born over 60 years ago, still plays in cafes, lounges, and playlists around the world? The answer lies in a rich story, a journey through history, culture, innovation, and the timeless human longing for beauty. Our story begins in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, in the late 1950s. A city buzzing with cultural energy, political transformation, and a generation of young musicians eager to reinvent tradition. His soft voice and unconventional guitar techniques, syncopated, almost percussive, transformed the very texture of Brazilian music. The relaxed groove, the soft voice of Astrid, the romantic imagery of a girl walking by the sea. Artists like Frank Sinatra, Ella Fitzgerald, and Sarah Vaughan recorded bossa nova songs. In Brazil, the genre began to diversify, fusing with MPB and giving rise to new stars like Elis Regina, Chico Buarque, and Caetano Veloso. In jazz, it became a core part of the repertoire. And even in the stripped-down ballads of modern pop artists like Norah Jones or Billie Eilish, bossa nova's legacy is not just about specific songs, it's about mood, color, emotion. From Woody Allen's use of Desafina Do in Deconstructing Harry to European art films that rely on its melancholic charm, it continues to shape soundscapes of longing and sophistication. Even advertisements and fashion shows borrow its aesthetic, cool, stylish, effortless. Put on Gits Gilberto or dive into Jobim's Stone Flower. Listen to Joe, Gilberto's delicate phrasing, or Babel, Gilberto's modern reinterpretations. Follow the chords, feel the groove, let the sound transport you. In lounge and ambient music, its sensuous rhythms were sampled and reimagined. Whether you're rewatching the waves roll in at Ipanema or working late into the night in Tokyo, bossa nova feels right. It's global music with a personal heart. It's harmonically rich with chords that suggest both tension and resolution. Bossa nova is deceptively complex. The rhythm, based on samba syncopation but slowed down, offers a sway rather than a drive. It invites you to lean back, not forward, to reflect, not rush. In Latin America, it inspired hybrid forms, blending with bolero, tango, and Caribbean beats. And in the 2000s, a revival began. Artists like Babel Gilberto, Rosa Passos, and brought a new generation into the world of bossa nova, blending it with electronic, indie, and alternative influences. It even reached Japan, where artists and audiences developed a deep affinity for its emotional subtlety. It transported listeners to a different place, a dreamscape of longing and serenity. And that became the defining feature of bossa nova. Music is a state of mind. Together, they elevated the genre into something deeply sophisticated. Jobim, influenced by classical music and jazz, introduced lush harmonies and melodic intricacy. The rise of dictatorship in the late 60s brought with it a demand for more politically charged music. Bossa nova, with its apolitical and introspective tone, faded somewhat from the national stage. But internationally, it continued to evolve quietly and gracefully. His compositions, Desafinado, Corcovado, Wave, and many more were emotional without being sentimental, intellectual, yet accessible. When he recorded Chega de Saudade in 1958, no one could have predicted its impact. That single recording is often cited as the birth of bossa nova, and it marked the beginning of a musical revolution that would change the world. Samba had long dominated the Brazilian musical landscape, vibrant, rooted in African rhythms and colonial history. But this new generation wasn't interested in just repeating the past. In the early 1960s, jazz musicians in the United States were captivated by this new sound. Stan Getz, a prominent American saxophonist, became an early advocate. His collaboration with Joe Gilberto and Astrid Gilberto on The Girl from Ipanema brought bossa nova into the global spotlight. That song alone became one of the most recorded in music history. It won the Grammy for Record of the Year in 1965. They sought something more intimate, something poetic, and that's how bossa nova was, born quietly, gently, in the corner of a small apartment in Rio. The first notes came from Joe Gilberto, a man of few words but extraordinary sensitivity. Gilberto's closest collaborator was Antonio Carlos Jobim, composer, pianist, arranger. Bossa nova didn't take long to catch the attention of the world. What made The Girl from Ipanema so special? wasn't just the melody, it was a feeling. During the bossa nova boom of the 1960s, the genre influenced everything from jazz to pop to cinema. Yet as Brazil underwent political turmoil, the musical landscape shifted. In the 1970s and 80s, bossa nova's influence rippled through genres. Today, the genre is experiencing a quiet renaissance. You can hear its DNA in the soft beats of lo-fi hip-hop, the lush harmonies of neo-soul. Its structure, too, remains fascinating. In film, bossa nova has always represented elegance. But most of all, bossa nova survives because it resonates with something human. It doesn't shout, it whispers, it doesn't demand attention it rewards. So if you've never truly explored this genre, now is the time. Because bossa nova isn't just music, it's memory, it's emotion, it's time slowed down.